welcome back to my YouTube channel. It is your girl B. If you are a new subscriber, welcome, and if you are a returning subscriber, welcome back. So in today's video, I'll be showing you guys how I retwist my dreadlocks, and I've been meaning to film this video for a really long time, but I really needed to figure out my setup and I finally did, so that's why I am bringing you guys this video. So as I had mentioned in my previous videos that I no longer use any wax products or any creams because of all the damage that they do to your hair, mainly buildup. If you would like to find out and hear about all the other products that I stopped using on my locks and why, you can click on this video and I will give you all the information that you need there. But yeah, basically I have not been using any creams or any waxes to twist my hair, and I am seeing a huge difference. I haven't managed to get all the buildup that has been trapped in my hair, but compared to when I was actually using twisting waxes, my hair looks a lot better and a lot healthier. You know, it's a slow process, but every time that I wash my hair, I make sure to include an apple cider vinegar rinse, and that helps tremendously a lot, you know, in breaking down the buildup and getting out as much of the lint as possible. So the products that I'll be using today, I actually have them right here next to me. The first thing is I got these clips. Yeah, I don't know if you guys can see them. I'm hoping you guys can see them, but yeah, I got these clips from Amazon, and they're supposed to help keep your hair from coiling every time that you twist, because I noticed when I twist free-handedly, my locks kind of want to coil, and I kind of like to keep them straight this time. So that's why I got these clips, and we're gonna try them out. And I use coconut oil. I keep all my products that come in really big containers in my Talenti containers because I have so many. But yeah, this is pure organic coconut oil. I think it's extra virgin too. I don't think it really matters that it's extra virgin. I think as long as you're using coconut oil, because you know it's very light and does not cause any buildup. And then in this bottle over here, I have mixed up a concoction of oils, which are all the oils that my hair really needs. So I have some diluted Hollywood tea tree oil, some jojoba oil, Jamaican castor oil, and I have a few drops of eucalyptus oil. So first I start off with twisting my hair individually. So I twist each and every single individual lock with the coconut oil. And then once that is done, or I've completed twisting a whole row, I use this and I apply, you know, this mix of oils. You know, I kind of cut it at the top, but I cut it a little too big, so I have to be a little careful. But yeah, I just, you know, pour that over the entire row and massage it in a little. And then once I'm done twisting all my locks, at the end is when I go back and I moisturize the strands, and I make sure just to spray them with water, put mostly coconut oil on them, and I just put a little bit of, you know, the concoction with the essential oils and the carrier oils. But you know, without further ado, let's get into it, and I will try to go as slow as possible or try to show you guys as clearly as possible. Please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and to comment down below and let me know what you guys think of my twisting routine. If you have any questions, definitely feel free to ask those. As you know, in the description box, I will leave all the products that I used, and I will leave some links for you guys so you can purchase these products. Without further ado, let's get into it, and I hope that this is another video that you guys will enjoy. So first, I'm going to start by hydrating my hair, and I'm going to be using my spray bottle. This is just some tap water that I put in here. I don't like to use super cold water. I always kind of use lukewarm water to spray my hair down. But yeah, I feel like I always advocate this and I always preach this, that it's very important to make sure that when you're planning to style your hair or manipulate it, that it is not dry. So just, you know, just wet it with water a little bit. It doesn't have to be drenched, but you know, especially the roots, because if you guys can see here, it's very tangled. My roots are really bad. That's why I finally decided, you know what, it's time. I need to retwist my hair. So yeah, so you know, I just have to make sure that I'm spraying the roots, more so the roots, because I feel like that's the more sensitive part of your scalp, because that's where your hair tends to get tangled and grow out together as an afro. So just make sure that your roots are well hydrated, and also make sure that your ends are hydrated so they don't break off and that they remain healthy. Okay guys, so I'm finally done wetting my hair. I just sprayed it, just to make sure that my roots are well hydrated and also that my ends, are not so dry. They were feeling very dry and almost kind of brittle. I actually washed my hair during the week. I think I washed my hair on Tuesday. Yeah, on Tuesday I washed my hair, but of course I was lazy to twist it. So, I'm finally getting to do it now, and today is Saturday. So I'm also going to be using these my favorite hair ties, like these jumbo hair ties, that I got from Amazon. My boyfriend actually got these for me a while ago, and they are a lifesaver. So I'm going to split my hair into two, and I'm going to turn around for this. So yeah, this will help me section it out because I always prefer to do the front last, I always feel like you gotta save the best for last. And I always feel like the front always needs more concentration. With the back, I can kind of do it with not seeing much going on. So please don't judge me because I highly doubt that I have a really good lock rows at the back that are very straight. I was actually thinking pretty soon, I think the next time I retwist my hair, I'm going to get one of my friends to assist me because I want to, to regrid the roots of my hair. Of course, not extensively, but to kind of get a little bit of symmetry across my head. I'm going to start by loosely separating my hair, and then I'm going to apply some coconut oil onto it and make sure that I am moisturizing it well into the hair and into the scalp, because it's really important that my hair retains some moisture. I had wetted before, so that's going to help retain the moisture. And then I am going to twist my hair. Once I'm satisfied with the twist, I'm going to use one of the Loc clips that I recently purchased. I like using these clips because one, I feel as though they help to keep the hair from unraveling, and they prevent it from coiling as well. A lot of the times too, you need to be careful because coiling is caused by over twisting. I too sometimes am guilty of that, but I am trying to take note and to not do it as much as possible. So for this part, I'm basically going to be repeating the same process for all my locks. It doesn't change. It's the same. I apply some coconut oil, and then if you have noticed, I twist my hair in a clockwise direction. Other people do it differently, but the reason why I twist in a clockwise direction is because this is my twist pattern. So the loctician who locked my hair began twisting them this way, and this is the pattern that I have to follow. If I decide to change it, it could be bad because then some of my locks at the root will start to separate. So just keep that in mind if you begin doing your hair. Just try and figure out your lock pattern. And sometimes it's easy because the way that your hair will naturally tend to lean will indicate your twist pattern or your lock pattern. Once I have completed twisting a lock row, I'm going to apply the mix of the essential and carrier oils onto my hair. While I do this, I'm going to rub it very well into my scalp and also into my hair, just to make sure that each and every single one of the oils can penetrate to moisturize my hair from the inside out. What I like to do is before I start twisting out a new row, I like to take out all the locks in that row because I feel as though it makes it easier. And then once I've done that, I begin the twisting process. So regardless of how high up in my hair I go, it doesn't change. The formula is always the same. I always base my scalp and my roots with some coconut oil, and then I moisturize the individual locks with coconut oil, and I begin twisting. I honestly do try my best to make sure that I am always twisting in a clockwise direction so that I do not mess up my lock pattern. Sometimes I do make that mistake, or once I get tired and I'm no longer focusing, it does happen. But for the most part of it, I really do try to stick to it. As you can kind of see, the further up I go, you really start to see that my lock divisions or my lock lines are not necessarily straight. And this is because when I retwist my hair, I do not use a comb to separate them and to regrid them. But I do think that it's getting towards that time because I'm not happy with how my lock lines look. If I do decide to do it, I'm going to do it very gently and very minimally because, I don't want to cause myself pain or break a lot of my hair in the process. If you pay attention to how I twist when I'm twisting my hair, even though I am, giving it a fresh retwist, I am not making it insanely tight. I just try to twist as much as possible just to get some of the new hairs, the shorter hair that has been growing out, to twine it or to join it with the lock. So I am no longer focused on having this perfect, insanely neat retwist that is so tight that afterwards you get a headache, because that's not good. Because over time, one, it damages your hair, and two, that's a lot of pain and tension and pressure to your scalp, and it can't be healthy at all. So I've really stopped doing this. So I'm just going to continue twisting my locks, at the back. The process is not going to change, and it's still going to be the same step and the same formula. I will show you that I do my hair a little bit differently when I get to the sides and the front, because that needs a little bit more attention to detail. Okay guys, so I am finally done with the back. Even though that took forever, I think it took about 45 minutes for me just to get the back done, and we still have this front. As I had mentioned before, I feel like you guys can see I have a lot of locks. I feel like just these locks here in front could be enough to be, like a head of locks on its own. So yeah, it really does take long. I actually tried to count my locks before and I lost count, but I know that I have more than 150 locks. So yeah, I'm just gonna show you guys how I do the front. I feel like I like to pay very close detail to the front because that's where I try to get my lines very precise, and yeah, like very precise, because I feel like that's the most important part. When you do your hairstyles, what do people see? People see the front, they see the sides. You gotta make sure that everything looks nice. So yeah, I'll be showing you guys how I do that, and yeah, let's just go into it. My hair is kind of dry, so I'm gonna go back again and just spray it again, just a little bit, not too much. Again, I'm going to begin by pulling out, gently pulling out the locks that are in the same row, because I feel as though this makes it easier for me when I twist and just when I plan my hair. Because the front does need a little bit of help, because I feel like the hair in front just grows so wild so quickly. So I like using a fine tooth comb. I only do this because a fine tooth comb kind of helps to loosely, straighten out the lines and separate, some of the shorter strands that grow in between. In front is where I pay attention to, having my locks, at least straight or in some form of a grid. Once this is done, I begin twisting my hair as per normal. I don't do this very intensely or very vigorously, because it does hurt and it will break some of the lock ends. I just do it so that I do have some form of symmetry, but I'm not trying to create perfect lines. This is also an optional step. Again, you don't have to do it. It's very optional. I prefer to, because I like my front to be the most presentable. And also, I personally think it helps my retwist in front last longer or look neater for longer. For those of you, who were on the fence about using coconut oil to twist the front, I think here you can kind of see that even though it is very loose and it's not sticky like a gel, you can kind of see that it does work very well to bind the hair and to hold it together. When I said I was going to give you a full lock retwisting routine, I wasn't kidding. I honestly wanted to show you guys how much effort goes into retwisting my hair each time. The only thing that I'm doing differently now is that I'm using the clips because I've recently purchased them, and I'm honestly loving, the help or the assistance that they're giving. But I honestly feel as though the way that I have been retwisting my hair and making sure that it is hydrated and properly moisturized is what has been keeping my hair, thriving even during periods of neglect. But please let me know what you guys think. Do you guys enjoy these long or these detailed types of videos? Because if you do, I am more than happy to deliver them to you. I honestly want people to watch my video and then leave the video feeling as though that they learned something or they gained information. So even if that means at certain times I may need to maybe ramble a little or give you longer kinds of videos, I am more than happy to do that. Just let me know in the comment section what you think, and if you have any suggestions, if you have any other types of videos that you would like to see, please make sure that you're commenting down below. If you aren't already subscribed to my channel, please make sure that you do click the subscribe button below. I mean, if you've gotten this far in this video, that should mean that you're enjoying this content, and I will be delivering a lot more content that is similar like this. So if you do not want to miss out, please make sure that you subscribe and you turn on post notifications. To those of you who've already joined my family, thank you so much for subscribing, and please don't forget to like this video and to show some love by sharing and commenting, because I always love hearing what you guys think and what you have to say about my content. If you're not lazy and you want to take it up a notch, after you retwist, it's always best that you put it into a protective hairstyle such as a 2-strand twist, or you can, braid it whether in 3s or 6s. It all depends on how you want to do it. Sometimes I wait up until the end before I run the mix of the essential and carrier oils, because if I do it like row by row in front, it tends to drip and drip onto my face. So I prefer to do it all at the end, and then I line the front of my hair with a silk headband. Hey guys, so I am back, and finally 3 hours later I am done twisting my hair. Now it doesn't always take me 3 hours to twist it, but this time I was kind of doing it at my own pace and watching Netflix as well. It normally takes me about 2 hours, so I guess because I was watching something and I was taking like a lot of breaks with my hands this time, I don't know, adding all the clips would be so much extra effort, but it really is. But I honestly think it's worth it because right now I'm kind of loving the way in which the retwist came out. Like normally when I do it without the clips, there's a whole lot of coiling, but there isn't that much coiling this time. So I am really happy with the clips, and I would give them a thumbs up. I think in the ones that I have over here, I purchased about 80 clips, and I didn't even use all of them, so I would definitely recommend that you get these from Amazon. When using the clips, I would put in about 3 to 4 locks in each clip, kind of depending on the thickness of each lock. Some of my locks were really thick and they could only be held by one clip, and that's okay because I didn't run out. And as I had mentioned before, I have a lot of locks, so if you think that you have about the same amount of hair that I do, I think you'll be good. If you have less, you'll be good with the 80, but who knows, over time they can wear and tear, so the more the merrier. I'm just gonna turn around so I can show you guys the back of my hair. So as you can see, I still have the clips in there, but I'm hoping the lines are like really nice and properly defined. It's kind of hard, so it's kind of painful, so I'm trying not to maneuver it as much. But yeah guys, that's it. I'm just going to take these off, and then once I take these off, I'm just gonna show you how I moisturize my hair, and yeah, that'll be it from me guys. But yeah, honestly, like, these clips are a lifesaver. I would call them a game changer. They have made twisting my hair so much easier, and I kind of enjoyed having them around, to be honest. So these are definitely my go-to. They get my stamp of approval. You need these in your life if you want to make twisting your locks a lot easier. But let's take these clips off, and then I can show you my hair at the end. Okay, so I finally took out all the clips out of my hair. So now I am just gonna quickly wet it and then just rub in some coconut oil. I know moisturizing each lock individually would probably have more benefits, but honestly, I am a little too lazy for that, like each strand individually. But I do take my time when I do this, so I am definitely sure that I am going to get to at least 98% of my locks. So as you guys can see, I have this one tiny lock. I actually just installed this today. One of my locks was like super thick at the root, but then at the end, so I decided to cut it, and I cut one piece of one of my locks somewhere in the back. I had like one extremely long lock, so I was like, let me even it out and make it the same length as others. So I'm starting out something new here. I know she is very short, but she has potential and she's gonna grow too. So I'm actually gonna keep one clip in because it's starting to unravel a bit at the root, and I might just go back and line it with some wool too, just to make sure it stays in place and it locks. hopefully the next time that I film a retwist, you know, she's grown a bit and she's looking a lot healthier, so you know, stay tuned. I didn't want to film it on camera because the technique which I use to combine my hair is probably very not like correct, but hey, it works. You know, it's not the first time I've joined my locks like this and it worked. You know, I feel like the crocheting method, it takes a really long time, and time is something I did not have today. Okay, now I am finally done with everything. Like, my hair is moisturized and nourished from the root to the tip. Like, I'm really impressed with how this retwist came out. Like, just really happy. And I think a lot of this is due to the clips, and I also think this time around taking my time really helped. Like, look at this, guys, it's so flawless. I am saying it's flawless, and I hope there's not that one lock that's there embarrassing me that didn't get twisted. But yeah, guys, like, I'm really happy with how it looks, and I'm gonna turn it around for you as well. You know, I'm pretty happy. But thank you guys so much for tuning in to another one of my videos. I hope that this is a video that you guys really enjoyed. I know a few people requested it and a very long time ago. I'm sure some of you thought I would never post it, and I am so sorry that I took so long. But my lock twisting guide is finally here. If you guys have any questions, please feel free to ask them down below in the comment section. As I had mentioned before, I will leave everything in the description box that you need to twist your hair, or rather everything that I used today to twist my hair. If I can add links, I will provide you with links, especially a link for the clips, because I got those off of Amazon, so I can put you guys on too. If you have a beauty supply store next to you, I think you should be able to pick them up there. They should be around the same price, because I think I got all of these. There's like 80 of them for about $8, which is really affordable if you ask me. And yeah, guys, like, I'm just happy overall with the outcome of my hair. Unfortunately, today I won't be showing you guys any hairstyles. I'm not even going to attempt to tie my hair up because I am feeling very tender-headed right now and my scalp hurts. So I'm just kind of gonna let it relax, you know, for the rest of the night. I will probably put it in a protective hairstyle tomorrow or in a couple of days, you know, but I'm just gonna let them run loose, run free, and run wild for a little. But once again, thank you so much, guys, for tuning into my video. Please don't forget to subscribe, to give this video a thumbs up, and to comment down below. Please also turn on your post notifications, as I will be posting content a little bit more frequently from now on. Thank you so much, guys, for tuning in, and I will see you guys next time in my video. Take care.